Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite host, Queen G of Queen G Live Experience. Welcome to another special edition of the show. I just wanted to say to all my loyal viewers and watchers and fans, thank you so much for your definite attention and energy that you bring to this show and to this platform. I really appreciate it, both the morning edition and the actual interviews. But today we have a special guest. I feel like I have watched him grow up as an entertainer. He was a baby in the game when I first started interviewing him. And every time he has a new level, we get together and he comes and he gives me the update, just like a mom and a son. It's like I'm his industry mama or something. You know what I mean? But he's an entertainer. He's a singer. He travels the world with his art. He's been doing all kind of amazing things, interviews, magazines, different things. And I knew him from Las Vegas, where he was definitely active at. So right now, just like any child or son, he's live in New York, and he wanted me to interview him in that location in particular. He has a new single coming out, and he's doing his thing. So we're gonna bring artist, singer, Mr. Little Rook in on the show. So y'all hold on.
Woo!
Hey.
What's up? Reporting live from Times Square.
Times Square. What is that like?
Oh my goodness. It's like LA, but like 15 times.
It's nice, huh?
Here. It's just, wow. I just can't even express how I feel about this city. It's like amazing. It's too much.
The weather looks good too. The weather looks like it's just really beautiful today.
Oh my gosh. Yesterday it was pouring. I was drenched. I went right off my plane and I got on my taxi and I went to my hotel and I ran right to this little taco shop and I was drenched. It was crazy. Flood warning, and thank God it's sunny today.
It's gorgeous, and you look amazing. This right now, your hair is blonde. Thank you. Your hair is blonde right now. What's that about? Did you color your hair?
Well, I had it like bleach blonde for the Can You Feel It music video. And then I like dyed it like brown and then black. And then just over time, I guess, maybe like lemons were squeezed on my head or something because it's just going right back to blonde.
Oh, here we go. Maybe that's your original thing. It's like, listen, this is what it is.
My hair's crazy though.
Right. Well, you look amazing, and you look grown now. Like, you look grown. I don't know if I could describe that, but you don't look like a baby anymore.
Oh, I don't. Damn it.
No, you
are my mama.
You are definitely.
Mama, so you've seen me grow.
Exactly. I remember when we did one interview by my car or something, and you were definitely little then. You were like 17 or something. You know what I'm saying?
I was. No, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I'm old now.
How old are you now, Adam? How old are you?
Oh, I can't tell. I don't tell.
Okay.
I'm turning.
That's fine.
24. 24 on September 6th.
So you're still a baby, but just grown. That's all.
A grown baby.
Exactly. You're not on the bottle no more. You got rid of the bottle. Like, the bottle was out the door. And we on some real like grown man stuff.
Even though I still suck my thumb.
There you go. So what's been going on in your career lately? Tell me.
Oh my goodness, overload of craziness and amazingness and beauty all at the same time. It's going for sure. I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
release my fourth music video this year called No War on my birthday, September 6th. And it's my last music video of the year. And I just put out an EP called Can You Feel It? So everybody go stream the EP on Apple, Spotify, Google Play. And on top of it, I have a couple contracts on the table. Last night, I just signed one of them. I can't go into too much
Ooh,
detail, but one is connected
okay.
to Sony. And then I'm out here in New York because of Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers wants my attention out here. So, but that show got pushed back to October 16th now. So tonight I'm having a show, Lower East Side Manhattan, and trying to just get inspired by the urban city of New York and see some great
Those are
poets and
all
artists tonight.
those are all huge names. Warner Brothers and like those are all huge names. How do you feel even being associated with those record and music big names? Like what does that make you feel like?
Oh my goodness. It makes me feel like that it's not over yet. That, you know, all the no's I got in my life did not matter. I still pushed through and I still do not take no as an answer. A few years ago, I went to Capitol Records and I'm still on the watch list for them. So one day they're going to call me and say, give me, come in for an interview. And I'm going to say, no, thank you. And I'm just kidding. So y'all better hurry up and call me.
Better get this guy now because he is on fire, honey.
On
Let me tell
fire.
you, on
It's
fire.
always a
And you know
working
what?
process.
I peeked in on that track you got on the table, the new one, and it's lit. Like, man, it got some energy to it. Like, what inspired you to do that kind of energetic track like that?
Oh my goodness. Are you talking about No War? Because there's
I
so
think
many.
you all I know is it's on your page and I listened to it and it's hyphy. It's like, you know, it got some energy. So like what inspired that type of energy for that song? Is it just that phase right now where you want people to know it's about dancing and having fun, or what inspired that track?
I think you're talking about Can You Feel It? And
Oh. Guys, stay tuned. We are in the middle of he's in the middle of Times Square, so we're having a few technical issues, but stay tuned, hang tight.
oh, there we go. My photographer has to call me right now, right? I'm about to have a photo shoot
It's
down here
all
too.
good.
So there's a
It's
lot
all
going
good.
on. But I think what inspired actually my whole EP of Can You Feel It was my recent trip to Jamaica and seeing Trenchtown and Kingston and going to the Blue Ocean and just really being inspired by Jamaica
Hey,
this
babe, I'm
year.
on a show.
Um, huh?
Yeah, are you okay? Okay, I'm good. Okay, bye. Sorry, that was my hubby checking up on me. Had to take that call real quick, right?
Oh my gosh, you guys posted the most cutest picture ever the other day. Can you hear
You
me?
talking about the one with the baby?
Huh?
Was it the one with the baby?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what an iconic picture. I hope you have it like printed out and fireplace.
Yeah. We've been together quite a while, so
Beautiful picture.
it's a blessing. Thank you so much. Like I always go back and now we're getting gray hair and all that. So it's like it's like I'm pulling out all the old stuff now. You know what I
You know
mean?
what? Oh my goodness. What's going on? Am I back?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's he'll come back and then hopefully the reception will be better. Y'all stay tuned. This is Little Rook live from Times Square. And I knew it was gonna happen, so don't trip. I knew it was probably gonna be a little bit of a reception issue due to the fact of where he is. He's right in the middle of where it's all happening at. So we wanna don't worry about it. We're going to get this exclusive any means necessary. We're going to talk to him some more about his work, his album, his track, what he's coming out with and what he's doing. As you can hear, he has some contracts on the table and he's working on some serious things right now. So in the industry. And like I said, I've seen Adam pretty much grow up. Adam, Little Rook to you guys in the industry. And he's been doing his thing and just staying determined not to give up no matter what. So it is just good to see him making his dreams come alive and traveling the world now and taking his music to the next level. So let's see if we can get him back on here. Let's see where he is. Sorry, guys. Y'all know I'm in a stable spot, so it's where he's at in the middle of Times Square. It's probably all kind of like, you know, reception issues going on. And if not, we'll reschedule. You know, we'll get him on here and reschedule for another time. There we go. Let's see if we can get him back on here. All right. Hey. Woo! Look, we gonna make this happen any means necessary, right?
There we go. Am I on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you and see you. You are gorgeous. Don't worry about it. Look, we gonna make this work. We gonna make this work, sir. So, tell me, are you excited? Oh, it dropped again. Okay, let's try to get it back on here.
What is going on? There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You think in 2021 it would be better?
Right. So, let me ask you this, Lil Rook. What do you do in your spare time?
On my spare time, I'm writing music. I'm practicing for my next album, my next release for next year. I'm hustling. I'm sending emails. I'm calling people. What do I do on my free time? All sorts of crazy shit. My life is a movie.
Right. That doesn't really sound like spare time. That sounds like you are, you know, prepping for your next part of your journey. It don't sound like you got no spare time.
No, not really. Maybe am I back on again?
You're back on.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's really just, still working, even on my spare time. Chilling with my animals. I love my dog and my cat. And watching, old but goodie movies. Elizabeth Taylor
there
movies.
You go.
Watching music videos and all sorts of stuff.
That's more of your spare time, not you know what I mean, having meetings in between. Like I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about spare time. I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm on my show.
I guess it's
Yeah.
just Netflix and chill on my spare time.
Huh?
We are busy
Okay, I'm
people
gonna have
right
to call
now.
you back because I'm on the show.
That's a gift right there.
Okay, I'm gonna call you back. Sorry, y'all. Sorry,
And I just
Adam.
want to say,
Uh-huh. My you know, I just had a recent emergency, so I'm making sure that that wasn't an emergency because he kept calling my phone back to back. So I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm like, golly. But what
right.
were
You
you
just
saying?
gotta answer calls. I was
What were
saying,
you saying?
oh my gosh, why can't I think? I'm like in the craziest city in the world right now, and I cannot think. um, woo! What, what was I gonna say? Lord Jesus, help me. I want to
Right?
say I read your book. Your book was incredible, so inspirational, and you signed it for me when I opened up for Sugar Free at the last event I've seen you at, and I just adored seeing you at that event. Me and you had a great fucking time. We did. You were the
Are you
reason
serious, Adam? You read my book, Queen G
better
Media
that day.
Course
I
the
was in a
Journey?
bad mood. You brought me into such a good mood that day, and you just blessed me. Right when I seen Queen
Oh,
Chi walk in, I was like, "Yay, my mama's here!" That was a really good day,
oh, you are so
and I
sweet. So
loved your book.
you read this book right here, Queen G Media Course the Journey?
Yes, I did. Yes,
And
I did.
tell me what was your favorite part? Tell me what stood out to you?
Oh my goodness! Just the fact that you put in your incredible love life. You know what I mean, and how you're so connected to your husband in this industry, and how much of a power couple you guys are. That is truly what we don't have these days anymore. That's what I
Right.
loved about it.
Aw. And you know what? Everybody has their own version of what they see from it. So that's a whole nother
Right.
angle I've never heard. So thank you for giving me that
Wow.
feedback, you know, from the book, because that's amazing. That's amazing. I do love my husband. I let it be known.
Right. Yeah. You
so
guys just work together as a team, and that's just so cool. And plus, oh
so
my gosh, you have
Adam,
years of experience. Years. I didn't realize. Oh my goodness. I mean, of course, I know you're the queen, but I just didn't realize how much experience you really have for just years, for decades in this industry. Decades. So
wow.
I'm
Let me
blessed I
ask you
get to
this,
share it with
Adam.
you.
Adam, do you have a love interest at this time?
Oh no. New York. Yes. No, 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 no.
I,
No
I
love
love that
interest.
response. Okay. So you're basically focused on your career and music and things like that. You don't really.
And to be loved by everyone. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. It's just love. What I'm seeking is like a substitute for love with, a crowd, a group of people, my audience and fans. That love is what I'm
Right,
looking for.
right.
And to see my music bringing people together and bringing love to the world by just my songs is the love that I'm seeking.
I love that answer. That is amazing. Let me ask you this. What are some of your own just personal goals that you're trying to set, like personal goals?
Personal goals. Um, every day, I believe that I should, not have so much ego and stop being egotistical and look at me, I'm all that. I mean, it is my job to be like that because I am an entertainer. But at the same time, I'm learning how to not be so egotistical and let my ego, overpower me, take away my light. You know, um, that's what it is.
That's
I don't want
amazing.
to
And
be
we,
like,
you know what? Go ahead.
I don't want to be like the baby or anything, you know, like an egotistical asshole. But yeah,
Right. And
hopefully
you
he's
know,
not here.
look, take this from your industry mama. You know we gotta stay humble, right? We gotta stay humble.
We got to. We have to. And we have to, you know, when I see artists act like that, it's just so wrong in so many ways. Like, I just can't believe people love people that are so egotistical, you know, so absorbed with themselves and will walk on anybody, you know?
Right.
It shouldn't be
Right.
like that.
Mm-hmm. What was one of your favorite moments so far as an entertainer that you just absolutely enjoyed? And then what was one of your worst moments that you hated? Give me both of those answers in one.
Hmm. Okay, so the best moment and the worst moment. There's so much. um, the best moment, you know, was recently with you at the concert in California. That made my day.
Oh,
I'm like, thank God, there's my industry mama. That felt good because I haven't done a show in a long time, and then seeing you just brought me so much joy. And you know, it was really a hard year. It really was.
I love
So
you,
it's nice
Adam. You
seeing
know
people
that.
that love you. It's
Mm-hmm.
nice. I love that you love me. No, I'm so thankful for you that you love me unconditionally because you've never turned your back. You have never just thrown me away and shunned me. You've always loved me unconditionally. So I don't know what I would do without you in this industry.
You're
I
gonna
don't.
make
I'm
me
blessed
cry today. I'm
I've
like,
met you and you've gave me several opportunities, you know? And you've stayed
you're
humble.
gonna
And you're
you're gonna
you're
make
not
me
absorbed with
cry.
ego.
Right.
Everything you do is
Oh
to
my
help so
God.
many people, Queen G, so many people. So we just, you know, I bow down to you.
Listen, I believe that I don't know, God gives us all a mission, you know, of some type. And
Yes, he does.
it's not about us. It's about what we do through the action of our lives. You know what I mean? Like you touching
Right.
others from the artist standpoint and from your music and you know every step that you take, it's important that you make an impact and you leave, you know, an impression with people and that you touch
Yeah.
people all over the world with your music and your art. You know what I mean?
Amen. Amen. Because, you know, the people don't realize this, and I tell people this all the time. We have to love why we're here. We have to make a good impression while we're here, you know, because there's a dash. There's the dash. That's one of my favorite poems. And we just got to know, like, one of my really good friends, this lady, she was about 80 years old. I took care of her all the time. I just found out that she passed away, and she was on the street. She was homeless. I tried to help her the best I could, and she chose to stay on the street. And I heard the day I, you know, took her to the shelter, she died the next day. And I just, you know, remember feeling like, what if I was terrible to her? What if I was mean and didn't give her the time of the day? How would I feel? So it's really important, you know, why people are here to make them feel loved and, you know, do what you can for people because you never know. And people need to realize that, especially younger people. They need to realize that we don't have a luxury of time in our life and we have to admire the people while they're here because at the end it's not going to be worth it, any of the
That's
hate and
that's
trauma and
mhm. That's so
we got to
very
just
true. Now
we have to just love
the
everyone.
you hit the hammer on the nail with that. So tell us one of the worst times you've experienced as an entertainer.
The worst experience. Woo, are you there?
I'm there.
I think the worst experience is this camera cutting out. Like, why?
Right,
I should have
right.
brought my laptop. The worst
It's all good.
Mm-hmm. I remember just those scary times by myself to Hollywood, being very young, not having too much guidance, and just going out there and rebelling, and just going and being a renegade, and trying to get into clubs, and just the things I've seen and the people I've met. I think the worst experiences is how cruel people can be to me, or how they were to me, how they've treated me, how they've called me fat and told me to make myself throw up, or how they've, oh Jesus, how they've just thrown lies on me and made me look terrible for no reason, or made me feel like I wanted to commit suicide at certain times, and I didn't, and I stayed really strong, and I, took all my hate I got and I made it into something good. But, when I do look back, there's a lot of things that people don't know that I've been through in this industry, in this world, with several negative things. You can hear it a lot subliminally in my music. And one day they will know my story, the true story. But just looking back, I guess it's PTSD maybe. Just a lot of tragic things, a lot of things I've seen. I don't know why. I always ask God why I've seen things, or why certain things had to happen. But I've witnessed a lot of things that were very, very hard to get back up.
You got to give me that exclusive whenever you decide to tell your real true story. Yeah. And maybe even I would suggest put it in a book too as well, because that right there, for me, when I became an author, it just took things to the next level. You know what I mean? Being able to tell my story in that way, literary, it's on a whole nother level. And you can self-publish nowadays, and you can put it out to the download books like Kindle, and you could put it out, you know what I mean? And really, really tell people what you've experienced. And I know soon you'll be ready for that. And when you get to that point, call me so I can coach you through it. Because a lot of times, people see the journey and they see the successes. They see all the amazing things that have happened, the highs, but they don't understand the journey of what you've experienced. You know what I mean?
No, I'm the type of person that always, has never, I express myself and things I've been through, but I always make it look like, on the internet, that everything's good, everything's okay, I'm succeeding and everything's great and I'm successful and I have all these videos and blah, blah, blah. I never show the world, truly is going on. So one day they'll know.
Right. He's gonna jump back in, y'all. Remember, be patient with us today. The reception is cutting up a little bit because he's in the middle of Times Square. He wanted to do this exclusive with me while in New York. He loves, this is like I call him my industry kid, and he loves to give me all his highlights. So he wanted to do his exclusive in the middle of Times Square today while he was in New York. So y'all forgive us. Reception is going in and out, but please, if you get a chance, watch this exclusive interview. It's a really awesome interview. And, we always have a good time when we connect and get together. And I didn't know, he's about to bring tears to my eyes today, because I didn't know I was such a mentor to him like that. And that wow, when people tell you that, it's just so humbling and so amazing, and just, I'm like, wow, that's good. That is making my day, put it like that. And I don't get to hear that often. So it's just beautiful, and it's a blessing, and it lets me know that everything that I do, it's not in vain, and I have to keep going, because, sometimes you get discouraged. sometimes you get discouraged along this journey. You know what I mean? And it's not easy. Hey. Hey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We are back.
Oh,
we are back.
It's just always exciting to talk to you no matter where I'm at.
Yes, exactly. So tell us how we can access your new music. Tell us how we can download or get to your new music. Tell my audience how we can do that.
You could search LILRHEUK. The new EP is called Can You Feel It? And it has 4 music videos. One is Free Love, Can You Feel It? Upside Down. And then the 4th one is No War on September 6th. Please go watch it. Stream the new EP. And of course, last year's album too. Don't forget about Freedom Fighters. And what else am I going to say? Yeah.
That's amazing. So, listen, anything you got coming up, I'm here for you, Lil Rook. And I want you to know, we got to also just catch up soon. You know what I mean? You and I got to talk. We got to talk because, I got some stuff I want to share with you before you take things to the next level in your career and journey. Now that you're grown and, I can kind of.
You're the first one I'm telling.
Really, 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 I can give you some good advice on how to take things to the next level in your career. So call me off record and then we'll set up some time and things like that. When you're not in the middle of the craziness of Times Square. And we'll, you know what I mean?
Gosh.
We'll get together and get updated on everything. Down. Yes, sir. Definitely, for sure. Totally. And I'm going to be, Comedy Cella is coming up again. It's coming up again.
I might go.
It's at the end of this month. So I'll be back out there in California if you want to meet up there at Comedy Cella again. Let me know.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'll go. I heard some big names are going to be there this time.
Oh, yeah, major. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
is it? Wow.
So I love you.
Wow. I love you.
I love you so much.
I just want to hug you. And you can see where the album of next year is going to be inspired by. You can see it already.
Okay, that sounds good. And
this is the inspiration.
Yes, sir. Listen, hit me up off record and let's schedule a time, okay? When you're not as busy, okay? Can you hear me?
What did you say?
I said hit me up when you're not as busy at a free moment and let's chat and catch up.
Okay, and I think this is the coolest interview I actually ever had.
It's the best one. It's the best one. You hear me?
I gotta show people. The best one. I gotta show people. This is where Little Rook at. This is where he's at. This is what's happening. The biggest city in America. Come on. All these people.
That's right.
Will know me one day. No, just kidding. No,
Times Square. That's where it is. We had to do this one in particular. I love it, and I love you. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
You too. Okay, Queen G. Mwah. Thank you so much.
Bye. Peace. Bye. That was Little Rook, guys. Artist from Las Vegas in Times Square right now. He wanted to share this exclusive moment with me. I'm so honored that he would choose to get this exclusive while he was in New York. He just, Mama, I want you to do this while I'm in New York. So, guys, follow him, Little Rook, LILRHEUK. Follow his career, follow his music. Definitely check him out on YouTube. He has a lot of things out and has been around for several years. So as young as he is, he's been out for a long time, and he's grown up in the business as an entertainer. So check him out. Check out his music. And y'all keep watching the Queen G Live Experience for sure. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all for following me on Queen G Live Experience on YouTube, as well as here on Facebook, on social media. Talk to you soon. Peace. I'm out.